Welcome to Learn English with Mary and Sam. Today we're going to explore how to book a taxi or ride-sharing service in English. Whether you're traveling locally or exploring a new city, knowing the right phrases can help you communicate more effectively.
That's right, Mary. Booking transportation is a common part of everyday life, and it can lead to some great conversations. Let's dive in and learn how to navigate the world of taxis and ride-sharing in English.
Let's start with some common phrases for booking a traditional taxi. You can say, "I need a taxi to the train station. Can you send a cab to 123 Main Street? I'd like to book a taxi for 7 p.m.
Exactly. And if you're already at a taxi stand, you might say, "Are you free? Can you take me to the airport? How much will it cost to get to Central Park?"
Let's look at a scenario where we're booking a taxi by phone. "Hello, I need a taxi to the airport. Can you help me?"
Certainly. What's your pickup address?
"I'm at 123 Main Street. How soon can a taxi get here?"
We can have a taxi there in about 10 minutes. Is that okay?
"Yes, that's perfect. Thank you." Now, let's talk about booking ride-sharing services like Uber or Lyft. Some common phrases include, "I need to book an Uber to the airport. Can I schedule a Lyft for 7:30 a.m. tomorrow? I'm requesting a ride through the app Go Downtown." And don't forget, you might need to communicate with your driver. You could say, "I'm at the pickup location.
Can you please call when you arrive? I'll be the one wearing a red jacket."
Let's role-play booking a ride-sharing service. "Hi, I've just requested a ride through the app. Are you nearby?"
"Yes, I'm about 2 minutes away. Are you at the main entrance?"
"I'm actually around the corner near the coffee shop. I'll keep an eye out for you."
"No problem. I'll be there shortly in a blue sedan." For more advanced learners, let's look at some sophisticated expressions. You can say, "I'd like to request a ride with extra luggage space. Can I book a carpool option to reduce costs? I'm looking for an eco-friendly vehicle if possible."
Those are great examples, Sam. Here are a few more. "I'm running a bit behind schedule. Is there a way to expedite my pickup? Do you offer any premium or luxury vehicle options? I have specific accessibility requirements. Can you accommodate that?"
Let's explore these phrases in different contexts. For example, you could say, "I'd like to request a ride with a child seat as I'm traveling with my toddler."
When booking a taxi or ride-sharing service, cultural context is important. In some cultures, tipping is expected, while in others, it's not necessary.
That's right. Understanding these nuances can help you navigate social situations more smoothly.
For example, in many Western countries like the United States, tipping taxi drivers is common, usually around 15 to 20% of the fare.
Exactly. However, in countries like Japan, tipping is not expected and might even be considered rude.
In some European countries, like Germany or the Netherlands, it's common to round up the fare as a small tip.
And in many developing countries, haggling over taxi fares might be expected, especially for unmetered taxis.
It's always a good idea to research local customs before traveling to a new place. One common mistake is using expressions that might be unclear. For example, saying, "I need a ride" without specifying the destination might not be enough.
Exactly. Instead, you could say, "I need a ride to the airport."
Another mistake is assuming all services are available everywhere. Not all cities have ride-sharing services, and some might use local apps instead of international ones.
Good point, Mary. It's always best to check what services are available in the area you're visiting. When booking transportation, remember to use the future tense with will or going to. For example, "I will book a taxi for tomorrow morning. I'm going to use Uber for my trip to the city."
That's right. And don't forget to use can for requests and could for more polite requests. For instance, "Can you send a taxi to my location?" Could you please pick me up at the south entrance?
Also, when giving directions or describing locations, use prepositions correctly. I'm at the corner of First Street and Main Avenue. The pickup point is in front of the hotel. Please drop me off near the train station. Now, let's get interactive. We want to hear from you. What's your preferred method of transportation when traveling? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
That's right. And if you have any questions about booking a taxi or ride-sharing service, feel free to ask.
We'll also give you a quick quiz. Can you think of a situation where you would use the phrase, "I need a taxi with extra luggage space"? You might say, "I need a taxi with extra luggage space" if you're traveling with large suitcases or moving items.
Exactly. For example, I need a taxi with extra luggage space because I'm moving to a new apartment.
Let's do another role play to practice booking a taxi in a foreign country.
Excuse me, I need a taxi to the museum. Do you speak English?
Yes, a little. Where do you want to go?
To the National Museum, please. How much will it cost?
About 20 euros. Is it okay?
Yes, that's fine. Thank you.
This role play shows how you might handle a situation where there's a language barrier.
Another scenario could be discussing transportation options with a local. You might say, "What's the best way to get around the city? Is it better to use taxis or public transportation here? Are ride-sharing services popular in this area?"
Excuse me, I'm new to the city. What's the best way to get around?
Well, we have a great public transportation system. Buses and trains cover most areas.
That sounds good. Are ride-sharing services like Uber popular here too?
Yes, they are. But during rush hour, the subway might be faster. When it comes to transportation, it's fascinating to note cultural differences. In some cities, bicycle sharing is very popular, while in others, motorbike taxis are common.
That's right. Understanding these differences can help you adapt to local transportation norms.
For example, in Amsterdam, cycling is a primary mode of transport. You might need to learn how to rent a bike instead of hailing a taxi.
And in cities like Bangkok or Jakarta, motorbike taxis can be a quick way to navigate through traffic.
In some Middle Eastern countries, there might be separate taxi services for women, driven by female drivers to ensure comfort and safety.
These cultural insights can really enhance your travel experience and help you navigate new cities more effectively. Let's explore more transportation insights from around the world. In London, the famous black cabs require drivers to pass a rigorous test called the knowledge, ensuring they know every street in the city. In Tokyo, taxis are known for their automatic doors and impeccably clean interiors. In New York City, yellow cabs are iconic, but green borough taxis serve outer boroughs and upper Manhattan. In Mumbai, auto rickshaws are a popular and affordable way to travel short distances. In many African cities, shared taxis or matatus are common, following set routes like buses, but with more flexibility.
These diverse transportation options show how important it is to familiarize yourself with local customs and services when traveling. Today, we covered a range of expressions for booking a taxi or ride-sharing service, from basic to advanced. Remember, be clear about your destination and pickup location. Use polite language when making requests. Be prepared to communicate about fares, routes, and special requirements. Research local transportation options and customs before traveling. Practice using future tense and polite request forms in your conversations.
That's right. Practice these expressions in your daily conversations to improve your English skills and travel more confidently.
Don't forget to pay attention to cultural nuances to enhance your communication and travel experiences. Thanks for joining us today. If you have any questions or want to share your favorite phrases for booking transportation, please comment below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more episodes of Learn English with Mary and Sam. We have some exciting topics lined up for you in the coming weeks.
Until next time, keep practicing and we'll see you soon.